Okay, so I'll go ahead and just start by saying this video is going to be a little bit different from the ones that I normally do. You can probably tell by the music that is playing in the background, and didn't have an intro, and it's basically just a sped up video of me building a house in The Sims. I've been playing a lot of Sims recently, me and my girlfriend. This video is more or less just to kind of discuss what's been going on in my life and kind of fill some people in, because I know it's not really a thing that I'll do on my channel very often. This may be the one and only time that I do it, but I figure it doesn't hurt to just go ahead and kind of just lay some stuff down on the table. I'll go ahead and start by saying first that the main reason I haven't actually been posting very much at all is that I just haven't really been in the mood to. Whenever I first started doing this, I kind of did it as a do it once every day kind of thing, and maybe it'll come up like to be something one day, and I still hope that it will, and I'm still gonna try and put some videos out. But whenever I'm pressuring myself during the week and I have to go to work the next day, try and sit here and put, 1 or 2 hours into a video game and then double that to have to sit there and edit the video, it can be a little bit overwhelming whenever I'm trying to go to bed at 1 or 12 o'clock in the morning. To know that you gotta wake up the next day and go to work at a job you really don't enjoy. And if I could do this full time and make money off of it, it'd be great. I would love to just be able to make enough money to sit at home and make videos for people who actually enjoy watching my videos. I don't know how many people actually enjoy watching them, but if you do, I really do thank you. It does make a big difference whenever people actually put comments or likes, or even just watch my videos all the way through. It really does mean a lot to me, and it kind of helps push me to actually want to do a little bit more. And I do really appreciate all of you who do watch my videos. I know it's mostly a lot of my friends who watch them, because I pretty much push it onto them. So like my 7 subscribers or whatever is mostly just friends or my family who I've been like, hey, subscribe, just watch my videos when you go to sleep. But I mean, everyone's gonna start somewhere, so I figured I'd start there. A couple big things that I really want to cover in this video. Not only just it's been a little bit stressful having to worry about posting stuff all the time, because I mean it is. I'm trying to sit there and make videos and then edit them and then make sure that everything looks right and sounds right, and this computer needs a little bit more RAM because it is kind of slow when it's trying to do multiple things at once. Not a reason I can afford right now, but I'll try and make do with what I got, and that's usually the best way to do it. Most everything I use is a free program. Like right now I'm actually recording this on Audacity. Audacity is free. You can always choose to PayPal them a donation. I also then use OBS Studio to do my actual recording. I can connect my webcam to that, and you've seen I've used my webcam a couple times. Everything looks pretty good. It usually comes out okay. Sometimes it can lag a little bit because, my computer's not the best. After that, I normally will go to OpenShot, and then from another free program, so that'll actually be my video editing software where I can kind of do like the little cuts and the jumps and actually cutting down a video to the proper length. Like in this one, I use it to speed up the actual house making, because it actually took about an hour and 15 minutes for me to do the actual house making stuff. Another big thing, I probably won't be posting as much, but I will continue to post, so I'll try and do what I can with that. Another couple things, around 7 months from now, I'll actually be moving out. And not just moving out, I'll actually be moving out of state as well. I have lived in Louisiana for, I think 2 months from now, it'll be 24 years total. So I'll be out of the state after 24 years. Me, my girlfriend, and a close friend of mine, we will all be packing up all our stuff, and we've all lived here forever, and moving to just outside of Chicago, hopefully. So moving to Illinois. Biggest reason for that is that my mom actually goes up there a lot, to Chicago that is, and visits with friends, and she loves the city and hates Louisiana. She just can't stand the state, and I don't blame her, because there's not a lot to do down here. Like my friend said the other day, it's just basically if you don't do country stuff like mud riding and hunting and going to like bars and stuff or going out on the river, then there's really nothing for you here besides like arcades and bowling alleys, and that gets old and expensive after a while. So even the free stuff isn't really that fun for me. So I'm hoping to go up to the city and I'll actually be able to start a new life, be able to go outside, kind of get a little bit more exercise, some fresh air, way more people, way more stuff to do. And I'm hoping that my mom will agree and go with me too, because she hates it here. So hopefully I can get her out of this state, and this will incentivize her to actually want to go with me, to actually push through with her dreams, knowing that she's not doing it alone, and that if she has the opportunity now, she should probably jump on it. So I'm doing it mostly for myself, but also at the same time, I'm doing it for her because of the fact that I know she wants to do it. She's just scared and doesn't really have the ability to do it. So I figured I would help her, and I'd be the one to kind of push her through to do all that. I don't really know how my friends are actually handling the whole me moving thing. I've told most of them, the people that I actually associate with and stuff, they are all aware of it. It's gonna be kind of nice getting out of the state where I've lived my entire life. I'm a little nervous and a little kind of apprehensive about the whole situation because I want to save up enough money to get up there. I am tired of living down here, but I'm not gonna know anybody up there, so I have to make new friends or just keep in touch with the old ones and kind of just stick to myself up in the new city that I'm moving into. I don't really know how I'm gonna approach the situation yet. Never really moved out of state. In fact, I've never lived more than probably 20 minutes from my small little hometown village out here in Louisiana. I have enough confidence though that going through with it, it'll actually probably be for the better in the end. I don't think I'll have any real issues because me and my friend and my girlfriend, starting next week, will be taking money out of each paycheck and setting it aside and not touching it. And I personally am horrible with saving money. I cannot save money to save my life. As soon as I get money in my pocket, the first thing I want to do is buy the one little small expensive thing that really doesn't benefit me. Like this webcam I bought with my tax refund was like, I don't know, $60, something like that, which is ridiculous for a webcam, especially because I just want something small, and it works perfectly. I mean, I was thinking about if it didn't work out quite right, I would just return it and just get the money back. But I think now I'm actually a little bit past the due date to return it, so I'm kind of stuck with it. But I make do, and I actually will use it probably more often than not, especially when I'm doing videos where it's kind of just me building or doing stuff like that, or if I'm ever playing scary video games. It'll help a little bit to kind of give me, make me feel like I'm not so alone in the room while I'm playing like horror games. Another big thing, I'm not really so sure what I want to do with my channel, what I really want it to become. As you can see, I do play a lot of different games, everything from Prison Architect to now The Sims, Dead Space, Age of Empires. Been playing a little bit. I played Minecraft. What was the other one I played with Nugget? XCOM. So I've definitely been like kind of spread out with my content, but I'm trying to see what people like, what videos are easier to record onto, or easier to edit, or more fun to edit. And as of now, obviously you can probably see my preference is more along the lines of the Prison Architect stuff. And with that, I'm actually building a prison. I'm going to try and show people how to build like an actual proper prison in that game, one that's actually difficult to escape from, because at this point in my gameplay videos, I'm actually really good at escaping from the prisons. I haven't found one yet that I haven't escaped from or was so glitched that I couldn't escape, or they just, in that one video where they beat me to death. But yeah, I'm trying to just get a little feel for everything. I don't really get enough input to kind of know what people like and what's going to really work out the best. So if anyone ever actually wants to put any input in towards me about what kind of video games you want me to play, what kind of video games you like, it definitely helps. If not, I'll just keep going and pretty much jumping in with whatever video game I feel like playing for the next day. Don't really want to do anything too crazy because, like I said, my computer's a little bit iffy, but I will still do my best to try and get some different and unique content out there. even though it's kind of hard to make unique content because every game that's ever existed has been played at least by somebody once. So it's kind of hard to make the new stuff. So I try and do a little bit of the older stuff just to kind of give you that sense of nostalgia and let you realize that some video games just aren't, they're not going to die. They're going to always be fun. They're always going to be interesting. You can replay them as much as you want. Like right now I've been playing Fallout New Vegas, and I've actually been making a character who's basically like a god. I just used the console commands and gave him every perk and all the experience he would ever need, and he basically can knock people out in 2 punches. So once I get that a little bit more like perfected and stuff, I'll actually probably post that. I'd made a video and started doing it and found out the console commands once I had actually started, at least the button for it. Turns out that the button for it was actually the hotbar or hotkey button for my the record function on my program. So I started recording, got everything done, started talking about 35 seconds of the video because I made my character first and then started recording. Found out what the console command button was and then pushed it to start recording. Was like, oh wow, console commands. Pushed it again to get out of the console commands and then played for, I don't know, like 40 minutes or something like that. And then once I pushed it again to actually end my video after the 40 minutes, after I had done a bunch of quests and explored around and stuff, I realized that I wasn't recording any of it. So I kind of just jumped in and started playing it solo to kind of just, kind of just play around, kind of just mess with the character speeds and giving him all his upgrades and stuff. Because I was going to just play it very vanilla, kind of just normally go through it just like you normally would, kind of just be a little bit goofy about it. But now I figure I'll just make a pretty crazy god in New Vegas and I'll just let him ravage the world as he sees fit. So yeah, that'll probably come out soon, just to kind of keep everything mixed up, like I said. Another big thing that I kind of want to get off my chest is that, to be completely honest, I do these videos not to make any kind of monetary gain off of them. I don't want to put any kind of ads. Even if I could, I probably would maybe not even do it. I don't do this for money. I don't do this because it's like I'm trying to become something with it. I do it because it's fun. I do it because I know my friends appreciate it, and I do it because I know that I can, and that it's not that hard. It's just something that I can do, something that if it goes anywhere, great. If it doesn't, then I can at least say I tried, because it's kind of hit or miss with this kind of stuff. As of right now, I am not super artsy. Like, I can't really draw that well. I definitely can't paint or color. So I'm trying my thing with YouTube videos, trying to make something, some content that people might actually enjoy, something that people actually want to watch. Even if you're just falling asleep to it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. If I can put you to sleep with a video, then that's awesome. My girlfriend loves falling asleep to YouTube videos all the time, and I hate it because I hate having to listen to them at night, especially creepypastas. Who the fuck wants to fall asleep next to a creepypasta? Not me. God, no. I have to turn off scary movies if I'm falling asleep. That way I don't have nightmares because there's people screaming in my dreams. But yeah, whatever reason people are actually watching my videos, it's definitely appreciated that you do watch them. Just make sure you try and like. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. If not, it's perfectly fine. I don't want to pressure anybody into it. That's why I always, say if you want to, go ahead and do those things, because it does help. It makes me feel better and lets me know that I'm actually doing something right with my videos. A lot of the music that I use, besides what you're going to be hearing in this video, is actually my own music. I do produce music. Don't make any money off that either. Been doing it for 4 years now, 4 or 5 years, and really have not made any money off of it. But I'm also not trying, because just like with this, I'm not trying to do it for the money, even though it couldn't hurt because I do need the money. But I'm not going to try and sit here and force people to want to try and give me money whenever, they're just sitting home trying to watch a video, enjoy themselves, and every time they click on my videos, there's an ad that pops up, or every time I wake up in the morning, I'm trying to press my songs on the people and try and see if I can sell my songs, which I don't do for, other people, especially not to make money. I do it for myself because I enjoy it. It's a form of an outlet for me so that I can actually have some way to, get my thoughts out there and to kind of put things into perspective. Speaking of the whole money thing though, I wouldn't say I'm bad off, but I definitely struggle with it. As of right now, like my electricity and my rent have fallen at the same time, and I'm trying to save up to move to this new place. So it's all kind of, and food and gas, of course, too. You always need that shit. Definitely been struggling. Definitely been going through a little bit of hard times. That's another reason why I haven't really been posting videos. I'd much rather just lay in bed or just watch TV in my living room and kind of just forget about everything else that exists, and then just wait for the weekend to be over and just kind of go back to work and just know that I'm at a job where I'm making some money. I can actually put that towards something. But even then, I don't really make that much money at my job. Definitely not enough to like prosper and really kind of get out there with stuff. I really just make the minimum that I need to literally survive and struggle from that. So it kind of sucks. If I could make money off of this, it'd be nice, but it's not why I do it. Because if I really wanted to make money off of this, I'm sure I could try. I'm sure I could really give these videos that 100% turnaround, just make them completely different from what they are, or just make completely different breeds of videos and just kind of sell out. But I really don't want to do that because I enjoy doing video game stuff because I love video games. My friends like video games, and it's just something that I enjoy, and that it gives me a little bit of a purpose. But anyway, so that's all I really got to talk about tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead, like I said, if you want to, go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment. But any input helps, any support helps, and I do really appreciate it. And I probably won't do any real talk videos like this again, unless I really need to. This is probably going to be my only one that I do. You could just totally ignore it if you want to. You can see it on my channel and just kind of flip right past it. It's totally up to you guys. That's exactly how I'm going to advertise this too. It's not a video game, it's just a real talk video. But anyway, thank you guys for listening. I'll catch you next time on my next game. Bye.